Why isn't it? Is it because... Is that why? Why? Why isn't... Okay, first, like, ow, loud. There it is. Okay. One moment. Yeah, just hang on. I, I'll be able to actually... Okay. That's all the way. Um, yeah, we're here again. Um, yeah, thank you for reminding me that I can open in a video overlay. Cool, I care about that for some reason. You're telling me it didn't? Save? Okay, whatever. We have to do this again? It really didn't save? It didn't save.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chip. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Okay, let's speedrun. Let's speedrun this. Let's speedrun the bird fight. Not a sense I thought I'd already sell. Oh, fuck.
Al, make them go away, please!
We're in speedrun. We're in speedrun mode, boys and girls. No. Okay, last flare.
Barry, you can open the door
Okay.
now. They're gone.
That was a category 5. Fuck that, because I was really not hoping to do that a second time. Alright.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Hey, at least you realize.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get
I'm
Alice
gonna go to
back.
the water quickly.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Alright. Yeah, hi,
Have
back.
a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear
diner.
Good girl.
That's still horrifying. And again, hoping this isn't... We don't get struck by this. Struck from this.
Come here.
Yep, skipping.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3. Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Then... how was it there when we... Okay, yeah, something's not adding up. Okay, I don't... I'm supposed to be following you, but this... I hate it when NPCs move at, like, the pace of a snail. It's just like... why? If I'm supposed to be following you, why are you moving so slowly? Please, move faster.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
How the fuck? Okay, the less I question it, the better. Rabbit food. I'm guessing some of the folks around here
Come
has
on,
rabbits then?
mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Just kind of appreciate it if you moved a little faster, Randolph. I'm not the most patient person around.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
The plot thickens. You know, maybe I should be walking while he's going on about while he's relaying the while he's doing his well, maybe I should have been walking while Barry did his exposition dump. I can English. I'm just gonna run around this rock a few times. Actually, I'm guessing that's it, given the open door. Is that it? No, that isn't an open door. That's a window.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh, that sounds very suspect. But wow, I can't believe I called a window a door.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Did anyone else see that darkness flare?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Drugged. That's not great. That's... That does not bode well. At
It's
all.
coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Ow, my ears.
Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
There was no manuscript at Rose's trailer, only a trap. Running out of time, Wake must now try to get Barry and himself out of the trailer park. That's a great start. I feel like it's the cutscenes that are loud. Like, they're really loud.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
I don't think she's very imaginary past Wake.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Well, good on Wake for not...
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
So you're just gonna leave your best friend to just... You're just gonna leave your best friend for dead? Potentially with whatever lobotomized Rose? Okay, some friend you are.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
And given it's night, things are about to get interesting. Randolph calls the police. Oh, okay, that's not good.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
All right.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Yeah, get away from that before I got struck again. I forgot to do something that I probably should have before I actually got into this. Actually, got fully into it. So, one moment. One moment, please. I forgot to actually do a YouTube post, which I don't know. I need to start doing doing I need okay. Yeah, I need to start doing something. I need to start I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm literally just tripping over my words here. That's the only thing I'm doing. Wow. Okay. Ah, the chairs that Devil May Cry is completely ruined for me. That's nice to see. God, I feel naked without a flashlight. Something about this is not gonna end well.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
The fuck did I do to piss him off?
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Get away. Move it. I'll have you shot if you let him get away.
Which one's my hood? Okay, like genuinely, what the hell did I do to piss that prick off? Was it literally the fact that I said I'd be there and not? I said I'd be there and then didn't show up. Oops, shit.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Flare, really? Nope. The police, being led by the volatile FBI agent Nightingale, are chasing Wake for fear of missing his meeting with the man who kidnapped his wife. He can't afford to stop. Okay. Still doesn't explain why Nightingale has a stick up his ass. But I guess I'm not really at liberty to understand that at the moment.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Hopefully this can... Okay, does this shed light on that? No. Dark Presence sleeps. Does that mean I literally have nothing to... like, nothing trying to kill me other than the cops? Really? I take that back. I take that back. Nope.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well,
Well,
The suspect was last sighted running along the gorge that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
even if well, then again, even if I was armed, I don't think Wake would even humor firefight. Another flare.
Search the area.
Okay, they're down there.
Stay sharp.
Can't give them a reason to look up.
This way. Over here.
Well, they're looking up anyway. Okay, never mind. That was not supposed to tell me where they were to avoid them. That was basically saying, hey, they're fucked. Probably gonna be going up against taking cops here in a moment.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Agent Nightingale, I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Yep. Yeah, Nightingale's definitely... Nightingale definitely has a few screws loose. And honestly, I'd say it has a better... the thing that took out his deputies has a better chance of being Bigfoot than me. Or more accurately, Wake. Oh, hi.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
So there definitely is nowhere to run. Unless the birds get them. Because apparently this is an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Right, didn't Barry Mix say something along those lines last time? I think it did. Okay, well, we got a watchtower up here. Maybe I can find something of use. What am I supposed to be looking for? Looking at fire? Not much sure what that would do for me.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I don't think that's what he means by the Fed wants to interview Wheeler. Alright, what's on this side?
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Why? Oh, don't tell me you're going to be trying to use that as shelter. That sounds like it's a horrible idea, Wake.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
So I need to find a flash. Oh, so I need. Okay, so I need to find a flashlight. Great. First, brainwashed people, then birds, and now fucking gates.
The old generator conked out.
Damn it.
I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Yeah. Work, damn it. There we go. Out of the way, oil drum. Yeah, take 5, Wake. We need to keep moving. Up. Got lights. And a... Alright. Not appreciating the demon gate. But hey, now we have some level of protection.
It took me a moment to realize
Flashbangs! Flashbangs!
they were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Well. Whatever's going to try to take a swing at me is going to get basically obliterated. Hey, fellas. Fetch. Yeah, this is like... Hydrogen... This is literally just hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. They don't even stand a chance. Neither should Wake's eyes and ears, but... Hey, at least I got a fighting chance. Well, as long as my flashbangs remain.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you think you'd think a federal agent would have a little more discretion before causing a scene, but clearly not. You're gonna have to see me first. I guess it's one way to say catch, but. Yeah, I didn't like how it took 2 flashbangs to take out the big guy. Ow. Jeez Louise, who taught these guys manners? Because last I checked, it is not polite to throw axes at the back of someone's head. No, I got hiccups, that's great. I guess that's one way to learn the radius. Down, boy. Down. No. Bad. No means no. Cease. Stop it. Get some help. No. I'm just screwing with this one guy. Stop it. You know, take a nap. All
I
right.
hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
You know, when small people in Washington have... Even a small town in Washington has its assholes.
Oh, here's a little surprise.
Oh, no, no, no.
I had no idea how
Maine.
to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Man, no. Pat, no, no. Pat.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background.
Pat, no, no.
You've all heard the
You've...
name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex Casey crime novels.
He's changed gears, though. He's now working on a horror story.
Pat, no. What have you done?
Now you. I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Ah, the deja vu. But yeah, what the fuck is Nightingale's problem?
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Yeah, Nightingale's just... Yeah, who cares that you're a literature nerd, Nightingale? You're currently a massive dick. Alright. Nightingale on the radio station. Does this shed any light on Captain Asshole?
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Okay, that told me literally nothing. But hey, at least there are plenty of people. Yeah, no, don't feel like taking a swan dive. Not happening. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad literally everyone else in the game seems to be semi-sane. Okay, I'm not gonna get peace and quiet until I. Okay, checkpoint. Shotgun ammo, revolver. Alright. Give me my flashbangs. Give me the flashbangs, handy. Ow! Angle flashlight just right, and I can get all three of them in the beam. Ow. Whoa. Yeah, don't they teach you in supernatural possession school that it's... I don't know. Not cool to be an asshole.
There was no reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Hmm. The darkness controls the Taken. Yeah, tell me something I don't already know. Well, that effectively gives me a kill box. Here comes company. Ah, ha, 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 ow, 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 ow. Well, that could have gone infinitely better. All revolver ammo, batteries. Alright. Onward. Okay, so I can turn that back on. That's good. God, that's like 1 pixel a second when it comes to health regen. Not a huge fan of that. Alright, what's this page? Wake attacked by a bulldozer. Huh? You're telling me I'm about to get attacked by a fucking bulldozer? Okay. I was worried. I was worried I accidentally muted myself. I was worried I didn't unmute myself. Well, didn't unmute myself at the start. Alright, please tell me this one's a little more reasonable. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alanwake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
I'm getting the feeling that he's not here because of an actual investigation. I'm willing to bet he's here for his own ends. That's the kind of person he strikes me as right now. He's just using the fact he's a federal agent to get away with it.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
We're about to have company. And that's breathing, too. Alright, what's this? Wake attacked by a possessed object. Okay. So great, it is going to go full poltergeist on our ass. On our asses. What's with the breathing, though? I know for a fact that's not my breathing. I kind of feel like we're about to get jumped. Three flares, more batteries. Up. What do you know? I was right. You know what? Have a bang. Okay. Back to progress we go.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Hopefully. Follow. Okay. Is that breathing Wake's breathing? Or is it just the ambiance remedy added to be spooky? Okay, that's a train. Really hoping I don't have to fight. That is... I'm guessing that's not supposed to happen.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Shit! Okay.
Some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Well. Okay, is there some sort of guide with that paint that tells me where to go? Or am I just gonna have to keep my eyes open?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ow. Oh, here's the possessed objects. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah, God.
Some sort on the opposite shore. I hope
Okay, that was just funny. That death was just funny. Okay, but also, like, just throw flashbangs, don't bother with the flares.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, still got at least one flashbang. That's something. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Don't know why I had to resort to checking shit. Wake in the dark presence in the lodge.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. this was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Alright, so what makes a heavy-duty flashlight different from my other flashlight? Other than, you know, being heavy-duty. Ah, crap. Nice in the back, revolver, shotgun, and batteries in here. You know, in case people get possessed and try to murder you. The usual. Speaking of which... Oh, hi. No. Okay. Kind of feels like the heavy-duty flashlight lasts longer, but doesn't at the same time. It just has a longer. Definitely has a. Ow, fucking. I think it lasts longer, but it also has a longer recharge as a result. Okay, did he just explode or something? Okay, anything in here I can use? Doesn't look like it. In the light you can hurt them. Yeah, I gathered as much. Ominous yellow text. Oh hey, well-lit room. Oh. I guess this is our chance to resupply before shit hits the fan again. Alright, what do we got in Night Springs this time?
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
What the fuck? Right, let's just... Let's get on with it. What do we got? Wake attacks by the Arc Presence. Yeah, that's not a new occurrence. Ow! Fucking pallet betrayed me. All I had to do was be a safe landing spot. Guessing the fact that there's this around, these around, well, there's the bulldozer! There goes the bulldozer. Well, yeah, was not expecting. I think I would have had a much better reaction. I think that my reaction would have been better if I didn't know there was a bulldozer. That probably would have been, yeah, that probably would have been a little more fun. If I wasn't prepared for it and it still happened. If I wasn't mentally prepared for it. Then I think there's a difference between knowing it's coming and being mentally prepared for it. I'm not really sure I can say I was mentally prepared for the bulldozer. I knew it was coming, but whether or not I was prepared for it is a different story. Damn good cup of coffee. Discover 25 coffee thermoses. Wow, we got 3 achievements in the span of like 3 minutes. Alright.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Okay.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, let's hope I can actually drive, though.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Okay, so I can still focus the beams despite the fact that really shouldn't have to. Okay. Alright, found the road again. Nearly drove off of it. I guess the question of the hour is, like, is the dark presence restricted to coming out at night, or can it appear in any, like, sufficiently dark environments? Because that's kind of my question at the moment. Kind of curious to see what happens when what's in any of these structures. Like, are there manuscript pages hidden in here? Or are these just here for flavor? Because I know this is... Okay, Jesus, Alan. Because I know this isn't where I'm supposed to be, given the objective marker. Okay, yeah, it looks like they're just flavor. Wake attacked by a bulldozer. Oh, wait, no, we saw that one already. Mott on the ferry. Alright. Yeah, well, my priority anyway. Either way, my priority never was getting the manuscript page, all the manuscript page. Oh, okay. Careful, Wake. Yeah, my priority never was getting all the manuscript pages. It was really just playing the game. Alright. Yeah, if there's one thing there's one thing I prefer in the original over the sequel, it's definitely the fact that you could actually drive. I don't know. Just not a huge fan of the sequel, how the sequel just cut out the driving. Considering you have to interact with a car in order to get certain areas.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. Yeah. I prefer being able to actually, like, drive to your destination here than how alanwake 2 had you just interact with a car and just basically get teleported. Basically just forced into a loading screen. Manuscript page, what's this? Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
You know, for some reason I had Pat pegged of getting... For some reason I suspected that Pat would get pissed off for Wake bringing... for the trouble Wake causes for him. But... yeah. I guess technically his reaction of being I guess him being more pissed on Wake's behalf is a little more fitting of how he's been shown. How he's been depicted so far. In 1970, a volcanic eruption between Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Alright. Jesus Christ, what happened to the saturation?
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Jesus Christ, wait,
I
chill.
was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake. Where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Well, at least this time you actually have the means
to
to.
get to Mirror Peak.
Yep, there's the presence. And it is pissed.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
How? How do I get out? There's literally no other way out. How do you want me to leave, game? Okay, yeah, judging by the fact there's flares and batteries. Yeah, this is the way it wants me to go. I see that thermos. Geronimo. Ow. Kinda wish I didn't burn through my flashbangs. Okay, what is this? What is this? Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger. Yeah, I frankly cannot care less. Kinda busy being stalked by paranormal forces. Can I can! Ow. That did quite literally nothing for me. Oh no, good sir. My good sir. Oh shit. They're here. Damn, an object shouldn't move of their own accord to put a stop to this. Guessing, yeah. I know that's a reference to a horror movie, I think. Oh, okay. No, me no lucky. Right in the ass. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, yay. Decide to go for the things that are locked up. Fine, fine. Okay, that was kind of cool. Probably could have done a one-liner to go with that flashbang.
What the hell?
Oh. I need to take cover.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
That is like a lot of taking. Grenade! Okay. Ooh, flare gun. Okay. Draw the power. Which means now we can cross to get inside. But now we need to deal with whatever's thrown at us next. And in this case, it's gonna be quite literally thrown. Sorry, did I just comboed? I need to switch off my revolver. Ooh, okay. Alright, that could have gone much better than it did. Ah! Go. Go, Wake. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Yep, knew it. Wasn't alone. One moment, fellas. Wow, I'm playing really carelessly. I need to be more careful. Please keep your sickle to yourself. I'm still not alone. The only way out is to go up. Wake touched by the dark presence. Follow. Alright. Thanks, convenient yellow paint. Oh hey, for once the pallet didn't betray me. Shit. Okay, open the gate. Doesn't matter, just go.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Well, hey, at least it lampshades it. Shh, what the? Okay. Okay. Really wish I could have just like hijacked the truck back there instead of having to walk. Alright, what's this one since I've been looking anyway? Wake and bury in this. Okay, that's. Kidnapper never showed for the meeting. Instead, he wants to meet Wake at the Mirror Peak observation platform. Wake must reach it. Yep. Figured as much. I want to see what's up here since it wants me to go that way. Alright, looks like supplies. Trust no one in the dark. More flashbangs. Can't go wrong. Okay. Only got 4 shells left, so I'm gonna have to use that very carefully. Use that very carefully going forward. There we go. Alright, now sprint toward the light.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to pump up action shotgun. Oh. Okay, that's actually probably better to have than my dull barrel. Get 100 taken with the revolver. Alright. We're getting a lot of achievements. Let's break out the shotgun for a bit. Oh. Quite the audience here. Ah, damn it. Does that mean we start? Oh my god, we start all the way back here.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Okay, so we went that way. Let's go this way. Why didn't I just use a flashbang? Why did I have to use the flares? Or the gun. it looks like there's something over here. Yeah, trouble. Flares. Alright. That looks like it goes somewhere. Though, from most things, it's just the way it goes around. Okay, looks like the old rail shot. Looks like the pump action sacrifices damage for. Damage for ammo capacity. So I guess that's something to keep in mind next time we get the option between them. Well, there's the presence. Certainly not happy.
Presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Well, that's $1 million question. Hang on. Yep. Oh, it's a miniature graveyard. That's... Okay, no, it is a graveyard. Okay.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? We got a speed demon. Okay.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oh! Except this time it is quite literally haunted by ghosts. Ow. Well, I guess that brings a whole new meaning to catch a car. Catch a ride. Ow, my face. My face is in pain. Could I... Dang, I was kind of hoping I could jump through the windows. Alright. Wake and Casey. Fuck my life. What? Am I stuck on... Okay. This time don't fuck it up. Grey Peak Gorge, originally founded in 1923. 28, not 3. Where did you learn to count? The Grey Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Grey Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. And now we are quite literally waltzing into a... We are waltzing into a quite literal ghost town. Because chances are half the shit in here is about to become possessed and try to kill me. Case in point. I say that like I didn't just make a joke out of it with a flashbang. Ah, my eyes. Well, bad news is we're now out of flashbangs. Hopefully we don't need the. Hopefully we didn't need them too badly. Fuck. Safe haven. Yeah. I appreciate if you let me in. Oh my god, I needed to unlock it. Open it, Wake. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, I have a flare gun. I forgot.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake, Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Those weren't ideas to be influenced by. Those were warnings. And like the absolute sucker you are, Wake, you didn't heed them. I'll take the ammo, but I don't think I'm switching to the hunting rifle. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm having trouble. Probably be better to have range.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Honestly, I think if I got a text like that while holding a hunting rifle, I think I'd be finding a vantage point. Taking a vantage point to take a shot. Not hurrying the fuck, not doing what he's telling me to do. Like, screw answers.
Birds.
Oh, good grief. Oh. There we go. Is this a waste of flare gun ammo? I don't give a shit. Geronimo. Exit the silver mine. Now what's next? Bats? I feel like this is the perfect time for something to get me. Jump out and get me. What the? Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Hello?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Ow. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be going down this way then.
Alice?
Alice?
Okay,
I'm
fuck.
losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Agreed, Wake. Hunter's taken. Oh. Okay, yeah. Not supposed to go down. Wasn't supposed to go down this way for progression. was more for the scare than anything. And the manuscript page. Damn you, curiosity. I thought this how long is this chapter? I thought it would be over by now. Nice to have fallback. I think we might not even be able to get to chapter. We might not actually be able to get to chapter 4 today. How long this one is. I need to block my way out. I was hoping I would only need to fire one shot, but yeah, I got my hopes up.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
And again, I don't know why I'm saying we might not get to chapter 4 today when we're only about an hour 50. So depending on how much longer this chapter is, we might actually be able to I don't know. Also kind of just depends on how much I want to play today. It's like I want to do I want to do 2 chapters each stream, but I guess that's just kind of dependent on me and both. That's kind of just dependent on how well I play and how long each chapter is. Because if I play well, I can basically just I'm not taking the longest possible amount of time with a chapter. But if I'm like screwing up and having to do large sections over again, then that's a different story. But again, also, like, I don't know how long chapter 3 is in comparison to chapter 1 and chapter 2. I mean, given it took me like an hour and a half for the first 2 chapters, and I'm zeroing in on, or I'm reaching 2 hours with this one. Like, Yeah, I'm willing to say chapter 3 is much longer than the first two. And that's even with my deaths. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm also doing this! Nightingale in the Majestic. Tor hits Nurse Sinclair. Ow. Guessing that's it over there. So we're almost home free. No. Bad birdies.
Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah. I feel that one. This one feels like it's being held together with duct tape. Alright, gotta keep an eye out for birds. Head on a swivel. Swivel, tight grip on your flare gun. Damn it. No. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. I had to miss a shot, didn't I? Really?
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Kind of feels like it's throwing a temper tantrum. More ammo. Woo. Oh. All right. We're getting very close to Cauldron Lake, and I don't like it. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Yeah, maybe they should stay clear of it, with the amount of shit that's been going on. Given it seems to be the epicenter. I'd be sprinting across that bridge. I'd be sprinting across that bridge, Wake. I would not be going as slow as you are. Okay. That was nerve-wracking. Again, thank you for oh god, I need to remember to use my flare gun. Okay, not gonna I'm gonna stop looking. Because, like, I started looking to try to figure out why Nightingale has a bone to pick, but... it's just kind of wasting time. Okay, Wake, wow. We officially hit the 2-hour mark. How long is this chapter? I'm not asking that as, like, despite my tone, I'm not asking that with any actual irritation. I'm more like, wow, why is this one longer than the other two? I miss you, Tom. Tom. CWTL. Or TZ. Talk to me on TV. Tom, what the... miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I cursed you, Thomas Zane. Oh, gee, okay. Alright. Whoever wrote the yellow paint with the yellow paint is not mentally well. I feel like that's a safe conclusion to come to. Guessing they're... Given Zane's... Okay. Assuming that Tom is referring to Tom... Okay, it probably is, because Tom is short for Thomas. The initials were TZ, which aligns with Thomas Zane. Like... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not... Oh, come on! No, I missed. Alright. Now, they're out of the way. Okay, and with hindsight being what it is, I probably should have seen that coming. Also shotgun ammo. Wow, I'm really going full kleptomaniac when I see ammo, aren't I? I think that's the right term anyway.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Shouldn't you be a little concerned why there's a boat on the water?
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
I honestly feel like if...
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Well, he got what he deserved. Really? We're ending like that? What? You're ending the chapter like that? Episode, whatever. Okay, no.
Previously on alanwake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, the truth. Better be a fucking...
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman.
You.
I fell. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I think I'm about to murder someone. Or I'm gonna re-break his nose. Whichever comes first.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Okay, one reason why I shouldn't throw you out the
I see
window.
you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
What if I just stay put? like, what if I just don't move? Yeah, I feel like if this was any other game, it would actually... If this was any other game, something probably would have happened. I don't know. I think the only reason something hasn't happened is probably just due to the game's age. It's like, I'm pretty sure if Remedy made Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake game, nowadays, something probably would happen, but I'm not sure. Emerson, Wake.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Apparently he's incapable of detecting sarcasm. Which honestly is a very good thing. Which means Alan can be as snippy as he wants.
Now,
Dumbass here won't be able to recognize it.
With you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
I feel like he's gaslighting. He's definitely gaslighting.
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
I feel like he's gaslighting, and I've watched a certain pair of VTubers enough to realize that, yeah, he definitely is. To recognize that he most likely is.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
I'll be right back. Alright. Wait. Yep. Hi. Back. Sorry. How long was I gone? Do I even want to know how long I was gone? Anywho. Tap back to OBS. Alright.
Skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Not everything, damn it. Shit stain. Wow, been back for like not even a minute. Alright, going back to insults. That's it. Oh, I'm back. Then again, I just dislike this one guy in particular. Checkpoint reach. Ooh, yeah. A sundial? Why does he have a sundial? I'm sorry, did it just get darker?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of
myself
my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Nice to know that even in a drug-addled state, Alan can recognize that Hartman's full of shit.
Come along. Let's go inside.
This. Firstly, where the fuck did you come from? Secondly, is he okay? Yeah, no, that's a redundant question.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You
Yeah.
were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
He really does.
Damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, he really does love to talk.
Scary, scary.
He even constructed his own narrative.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's trash, of course, but
Little does Hartman know he's a character in a video game. Ain't that meta? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll stop being cheeky.
It does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
So is your nose to my fist. Yeah, I'll let you be, Emerson.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Okay, I know I've been calling him full of shit that entire time. But the fact that he's telling us to keep telling Wake to keep writing doesn't sit. Doesn't sit with me. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or methods or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged with by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow, TM, work best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Okay, I may be misunderstanding something here, but I was but like the way the lodge was like, the way Hartman and the lodge were initially described, it felt more like a place for artists who are dealing with art block to break out of that funk, like find that spark again. Yet it seems more like the lodge is a facility for mentally unwell artists. Which I don't know. I don't know what makes that more suspicious to me. I don't know what makes this place... I don't know which one makes this... the fact that the way it was presented does not reflect its reality, or just what it is that doesn't sit with me.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
I love these geezers.
Well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
I wouldn't be entirely sure of that.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon.
Yeah, you do that.
When you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Can I toss him into the lake yet?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
I'd like to bash his head in with my sword.
But he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
Oh, these geezers.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Manuscript page.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
These two, maybe.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
How many times do I have to say it?
That Bob Balder threw the app through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
How many times am I gonna?
I'm tired, man. So tired.
How many times am I gonna end up saying I love these geezers during the duration of this playthrough?
I want to go home.
Okay, well, how do I get out there? Cause I wonder if I can talk to that guy.
Bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams
Oh, here we are.
Oh,
Hey there.
hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Better artistically or mentally?
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I'm gonna say mentally, because you look like you're a pretty damn good artist yourself. Okay. We should probably head back and we should probably go for the objective.
Listen to them, because they're not scared of me, and everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because
Yeah, I'm just gonna yoink.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I think what I'm gonna do is try to figure out a way to open that window and toss it out. Because I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it before the cutscene moved on, but did I say it?
Wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
So we rewrite the ending. Find a way to spite it. Not, no, okay, not, yeah, that's a QR code. Don't know if I'm putting that, but just damn. Okay, I don't remember if I said it or not, because of the cutscene. But, I don't like Hartman's tone when he said you should go up and try to write.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Who watching you like a hawk?
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, I guess we'll have to figure out the generator later. Probably when it gets dark. I guess we got no choice.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Oh,
Wait,
that guy.
You stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
You're telling me he hasn't realized Wake's been doing jack shit this entire time?
I don't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Once again, love these geezers. Love these old geezers.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Yoink.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name! Yeah, you better hide.
probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Oh.
Yeah. Top of the line sense of humor.
Children of the Elder God, scourge your light upon the dawn.
Alright. I'll let them keep terrorizing. I'll let them keep terrorizing them. Alright. Open sesame. Nothing like a little B&E.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Someone's about to fuck. Someone's going to get what's coming to them.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Oh wow, those are really good paintings. God dang it.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
When I get my fucking hands on Hartman. Is that just...
Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Well, now we know what is true. What he's truly after.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How'd your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. how would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if that second tape's anything to go by? He's using mentally unwell artists to get some sort of end game. To reach some sort of end game. He's using them for whatever end. He's using them for an end of some kind. The question is, what? Mott fails Hartman. I guess now we just need to figure out what that end is.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Well, hey, Barry.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. What, is this how you get your kicks, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
Well, nice to see a familiar face, even if it isn't. Here.
Barry?
What the?
About time.
Barry, man, am I glad to see
What?
you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Barry.
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah, let's just get on with the program. Hey, the pages and a gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Uh-oh.
Alan,
There he is.
please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Get to the point.
Really, Wake. Come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Well, you're on your own, jackass. Told you someone was gonna get what's coming to them. Now let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, preferably with our lives.
I had to find a way out.
Oh shit, okay. When did this get locked? Quick time event? Really? Really? Oh, it is pissed. Okay. Probably gonna need to make use of the generator. Shit, why is it such a... Too many objects, and I don't have a flashlight. God, the darkness seeping through is actually kind of it's actually really creepy. Okay, over here. Flare. Okay, just enough to get rid of those. Sure, Night Springs episode, why not? That is now Night Springs episode. It's a bad. I'm not dealing with this. Ah! Fuck. Oh hey, well I can actually ready the gun without wasting flashlight this time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well how do I get past that? Do I just make a run for it? Guess I do. I thought that was a page. Hopefully this chapter isn't super long so we can just... Yeah, Barry, I'm moving. I don't know how long this... Suspended. Lauren Miller, whatever. Yeah, I know.
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh God! Look at the house,
Oh
Al.
yeah, the presence is pissed. Working on it, Barry. Why didn't Barry bring a second flashlight? He literally can't. Oh. Fuck. Don't trust Emil. Yeah, I gathered as much. All right, I have a flare. Okay, we're out.
We don't want any fighting. It makes people...
Okay, we're not completely out yet. Oh, it's this guy. And birds! Darkness is too thick. Okay. He's out of the way. Oh. Okay. Oh, so I'm free. Oh, fuck. Running out of ammo. No. Ah, fucking. Okay. Is there something? Okay. Supplies. Economic use of her flare gun again. Another page. Is that Barry, or is that going to be another guy I have to deal with? No, that's Barry. Okay.
Al! You're alive!
Yeah, get the gate open.
Get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the loosen the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Here we go.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it. It's gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
Jesus Christ, Barry!
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Oh, that isn't the end of the chapter.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Well, that's not good. And shit.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Alright, I'm gonna have to... Okay, wait, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, back. My thing, okay, so, went to go grab the charger. thing's now plugged in. Wow, I need to get a better setup here so I can actually plug this in without having to have my thing go dead for a bit. But yeah, I'll worry about that later. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Oh boy.
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that! Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I was kind of hoping we could finish. I was kind of hoping we could finish chapters 3 and 4 today. But yeah, I'm not gonna wait for my phone, camera, whatever to recharge just so I can keep going. And I don't know how long that'll be. I probably could just use the PNG I have lying around. But yeah, I'll just call it here. I'll call it here for today. I really need to get my setup altered so it can actually work with. I need to alter how my setup is so I can actually do longer streams without having to bust out the PNG or turn off tracking. But that's gonna be a problem for that's a problem for future me. But for right now, yeah, calling it here. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I really need to actually make a schedule for this week. Holy shit. Anywho, yeah, no, well, whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye bye.